Good day, sir. First, I introduce myself. I am Justin K. Bilando, and my discussion today is all about Azure model. So first, what is Azure model? Azure model is a crafting and instructional flow that can be guide the teacher in integrating technology, media, and instructional process. So it's also refer a systematic approach that the teacher can use in writing the instructional materials. So it is an instructional system or guidelines that a teacher can use or develop lesson plan which integrate and use of technology and media. So now let's proceed to the sixth step of Azure model. First is analyze learning. Analyze learning is the center of instruction. Proceed to initial consideration is to get a clear picture of the student, learning style, age, level interest, preference, background, and special needs and cultural diversity. So the first step is to find out the characteristic of your students, and it is very important to identify students so they can be considered student in developing their goals. And discover their weaknesses and strength of the student must be discovered. Through this, the teacher will be assigned the task according to the student capability. So the second step is state of objective. This is the main instruction guide that will direct the flow of to reach the target known as the learning outcomes. Expected of the lesson, this statement describes what is the learning would be able to perform as a result of the instruction. So next we have selecting method and media materials are appropriate way of delivering the lessons and using the capable media or technology can effectively make learners acquired understanding of the lesson or gain the competence desired. The teacher has to decide which strategy or materials or technology would be able the best considering the learnings and to decide learning outcomes. Now let's proceed to required learning participation. So student engagement is important elements. The learner have to be made to understand the rules in taking accountability of their own learning. Therefore, the students have to design selections of the lesson where the learners are guided to participate in the performed tasks which minimal or supervision at all. So this is the fifth step is to require learner participation is to provide opportunities for learners, and also students participation is essential to carry out the lesson plan, and students need to encourage to participate in any discussion or activities. So the last step is evaluate student performance. Assessing learning performance can take place across phase of the lesson. However, it is emphasized that is the basic rule is that the evaluate should be congruent but the learning outcomes can be sufficiently evaluated using a pen and paper test, but there are other learning outcomes that can be assessed by the using a rubric or having a graded write-up through the use of portfolio or assignment. So in this step, you should evaluate the impact of teaching on student learning. This includes the evaluate the teaching strategies and technology media materials that we used. So that's it, and thank you.